Welcome back to my vlog and the rest of January. It was my dog's birthday, so I made him one of his favorite dishes, which is salmon and boiled carrots. He just loves boiled carrots for some reason. It's been a crazy few weeks, as I'm sure that you know, and I actually have stepped away from posting on social media, and I've been doing a lot of listening and educating myself and learning how I can sort of make a difference in my own community over the next few months and years, because it's going to be essential for our survival for us to all get involved. So I'm just sharing a few highlights from the past few weeks. I definitely want to get back into vlogging, but I just feel that the time has not been right, the energy hasn't been right, and it's been important to watch and see. Oh, great, of course I drop it in there. It's been important to watch and see what's going on, to be informed, but to not be totally overwhelmed. So, as of always, I've been making my soups this fall. This is me making a New England clam chowder and stirring up some cream of mushroom soup, corn, potatoes, vegetables. I think I put some condensed milk in there. That's what spilled. And it was delicious. The next dish I attempted was Tiny's mac and cheese. Tiny from TikTok. Oh my gosh, there was so much dairy required for this recipe. I felt like so guilty making it, but it was delicious. So I started off by boiling some noodles. I don't know if she sold cavatappi out or what, but I had to settle for just macaroni noodles. And then I got this sort of roux-like thing going with some butter. I added some fresh garlic and then some spices. She likes to kind of season it up, which is nice. Then I added some flour and continued making my roux. This recipe has been made like over 6 million times, so it's kind of crazy to be making like a viral dish. I really enjoyed it. And then I added in, I used condensed milk here, and I used whipping cream. This is what I mean about the dairy, because we have cheese, butter, condensed milk, heavy cream. The party just did not stop with this dish. Yeah, pour it in there, girl. Why not? So this was the most stressful part, I think. But then it all just comes together really nicely. So you're making the sauce, add the rest of your seasoning, you divide it in half, and I really appreciate that. She's a southern girl who really likes her seasoning. I love seasoning. Once the sauce is nice and thick, then you add some cheese in there. I think you reserved off half and half for the cheese. What am I adding there? Oh, I'm adding mustard. Dijon mustard as a big part of mac and cheese, apparently. Who knew? I added in fresh jalapenos. This was a Sarah addition, not a Tiny recommendation, but I just love spice. So there's me adding half of the cheese to the mixture, and you add it in slowly and you kind of let everything melt. The actual sauce, I feel like I could drink it. It's just so nice. And then get all the mac in there, spread it out over a layer, add your cheese on top, 3 different kinds of cheeses, cheddar, mozzarella, and Monterey Jack. And this is what it looks like when it comes out. It takes 45 minutes to bake, and then you broil it a little bit. I could have broiled it for longer, but at this point my house smelled amazing and I was like, I need to eat this now. It tastes the best fresh. That first portion is like nothing else. I found I could eat it one more time, and then probably half of it got thrown out because it was just too decadent. Yeah, my dog is a good test because he will never leave you alone if the meal is really good. So these 2 friends showed up yesterday, and they actually hurt so much. They are mean, they're nasty, and they're unsightly. And I have a weapon that will make them go away, and it's all natural. So we have at Vellum different essential oils. A lot of them are really good for acne because they're antifungal, antimicrobial. But there's actually, in all of the essential oils, there's only 2 oils that you can use completely on the skin without having to dilute it in like a carrier oil like hemp seed. So we're gonna meet my acne's makers. One is tea tree. This is Meghan Markle's favorite essential oil because it's a really nice spot treatment. And the other one you probably actually have at your house already. It's lavender. Lavender is such a miracle oil. So if you want to be mean to your acne and fight back, use tea tree. And if you want to be nice and gentle and loving, then you can use lavender. So I am going to use lavender because I choose peace. And literally, it's so safe to use. You would just grab a few drops and dab it onto the affected area after you wash your face and you moisturize. You just want to add a few drops. Day 2 update. This one is down by 40%. This one is a little more stubborn and it went down by like 30%. But they still hurt, which sucks. Gym time. Yep.